Hello, I'm Wolfgang Riebe, and these are my quick tips. Today I'm going to talk about who you are. Do you know what I've noticed more than ever before? It's the amount of people selling themselves as someone they're not. They're creating a false front. Maybe because they're trying to fit in and be part of the clique, but they're not who they say they are. In fact, an old friend of mine commented the other day that he so enjoyed my company because he always knows where he stands with me. In fact, he said to me it was a fresh change for him to spend time with me because he always gets an honest, direct response as to my feelings on various subject matters. Do you know that as honored as I was also shocked. I mean, think about this. Someone compliments me on saying that they respect that I'm honest in my response to them. That just doesn't make sense. You see, once again, life has taught me that what I take for normal is not always the case with others. Now, if I look at the economic upheavals in the world, the greed, the fighting, and the issues around, suddenly I realize why all of this is happening. You see, most people are not being honest about who they are and what they feel. Hence, everyone's reactions to what is being said and done are reactions to lies. No wonder there is such a mess in the world today. Sadly, I can't blame those responsible for their behavior, as I'm sure it is based on fear. You see, fear of what will others think if I really tell them how I feel, or if I really tell them how bad my business is doing. Whatever happened to caring about each other enough that we actually have trust in those we meet to really say what is in our hearts? And if it is bad, that the other person actually cares enough to offer guidance and understanding in order to help us overcome these obstacles. Surely that's not so difficult. Let me highlight this with my own quotation on the subject. The seed of all rumors is originated by greedy haters, then spread by fools, and finally believed by idiots. But truth is shared by sages. So, which one are you? Do you know that sitting on planes this last month gave me a lot of time to philosophize and think about the sad state of affairs? And eventually, I came up with a few solutions to stop people from being so greedy, hateful, and jealousy-focused. You see, most people are afraid that others won't like them. Why? Do you really think that every single person you meet is going to like you? Do you like everyone that you meet? Well, let me put it another way. How about foods? Are there certain foods you don't eat? If yes, what did these foods do to you? Nothing. You just don't like them. End of story. So why lie about it? But I guess you could learn to like them if combined with certain other foods. It's the same with people. We have been conditioned, and this inbred conditioned belief makes us judgmental. But if we took the time and honestly connected with these individuals, don't you think we may end up liking each other a bit more? You see, but we simply don't take the time to do this. Yet we feel insecure when people are judgmental about us. Huh? That doesn't make sense. You know, there's a great saying by an unknown author. Don't change so people will like you. Be yourself, and the right people will love the real you. Maybe it's my age, but I've learned in life that if I don't like something, I say so. If you have an issue with me over my honesty, the issue lies with you, not me. So why should I worry about it? If you tell me that you don't like my approach or attitude and you think I'm a schmuck, guess what? I'll shake your hand and thank you for being honest, and I'll leave. At least I know where I stand with you, and therefore I won't have to carry on wasting my time with you. It's a win-win situation. We are all different, and we all like different things. There's that old saying that goes, opposites attract. Who came up with that? I think it's defunct. If anything today, like-minded people are attracted to each other. If you question this, think about this. If opposites did attract, then opposing political parties should be best of friends. I don't think so. Stop worrying what others think about you. Odds are you won't change that view then and there. So learn to live with it and be comfortable with who you are within yourself. Also, stop saying what you think others want you to hear or want to hear. Say what is in your heart. If people won't like you because of this, they're not worthy to be your friend or colleague. The reality is that everyone wants happiness. Nobody wants pain. However, you can't have a rainbow without a little rain. Think about that. You see, trying to be happy by accumulating possessions is like trying to satisfy hunger by taping sandwiches all over your body. Isn't that a great saying? It's by an unknown author, but it pretty much summarizes the points I've been trying to discuss with you. You see, are you going to ask yourself, are you going to define your happiness by being part of the false society out there and carry on lying just to fit in? Who are you really fooling? Yeah, maybe you're fooling the others out there, but for how long? And at what price? Let me put it another way. If you put a small value on yourself, rest assured, the world will not raise your price. You need to know your own worth. Guess what? I know what my worth is. Do you know what yours is? If not, don't you think it's about time you did something about it? Remember, you were given this life because you are strong enough to live it. So start living. And the first step to start is to be honest. And finally, by being part of this jealousy, greed, hate, and lying game, ask yourself, what are you accomplishing? Surely you're only creating dissatisfaction within yourself. Isn't life too short to spend time on nonsense like this? How about we all make a new goal for this year? And that is that we are all honest with each other and every single person that we meet, and we say exactly how we feel. Granted, some people may not like this much, but I'm sure many will. And at the end of the day, you may know exactly who your real friends are. I trust that these tips and insights are going to help you find out who you really are. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you around next time. Until then, cheers.